Sup guys, it is TheCornishGamer, and welcome back to another episode of my Cardiff career mode. I believe this is episode 6 now. But anyway, we're going to dive straight into it. We have a game at home against Newcastle, which is a reasonably difficult game. It said I had a message there, but apparently not. But anyway, let's get straight into this. So I'm going to go sort out my squad for this game, and I need to actually remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, Jordan Rose wasn't actually performing particularly well in the past few games, so I decided to give Kenwyne Jones a bit of a chance, because he played well in the game he played. So I said, you know, may as well give Kenwyne Jones another chance. He hasn't really has the chance to shine. Whereas Rose, I'm going to leave him on the reserves for the first time in this game. And I'm going to try out the Daly guy, Dele, I don't know. But I decided to take him off of Bellamy eventually, after a lot of thinking, because you can play attacking mid as well. As you see there, you can play attacking mid. So I'm happy with my squad there, and anyway, we're going to jump straight into it. I'll just quickly check the morale here, so if any players are a bit, you know, miffed that they're not playing. But the only players that are really annoyed they're not playing is like reserve, not really useful, deadwood old players, who I might actually sell on in January. But anyway, we're going to jump straight into the game against Newcastle, which it is a tough game. It's not going to be easy at all. So we're going to have to see what happens. Anyway, jumping straight into it. Barclays Premier League. We're actually doing, I believe, at the point of me recording this, I'm on 5 games, 9 points, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, I am. Okay. Anyway, let's jump straight into this. So, we go on the attack here with Fabio down the wing. Fabio sees Kenwyne Jones in the middle, plays into Kenwyne Jones. Kenwyne Jones runs through, has a shot, but how did he miss that? Kenwyne Jones isn't exactly making good on his chance, is he? But it's a pretty terrible miss by Kenwyne Jones, but it shows that we're attacking well. But here you can see actually Newcastle in the attack with Tiote, and Tiote plays it through to Gouffran. Gouffran runs through, twisting and turning, plays it through to Anita. However, Fabio gets in the way. However, Anita gets it back, plays it into the box, I believe, yes, and Kalu has a shot there, and Gouffran has a shot. A great block by Corker, but Newcastle have actually signed Kalu, which is a interesting signing. But anyway, you see here Tottenham at the corner, and I believe they're playing Ali Bayor, so he's a big threat from corners. But anyway, great tackle by Zaha there. But once again, Newcastle on the attack. They're all over me at the moment, and you can see Kalu here twisting and turning, passes it through to I didn't even see the name. Anita, running through, goes down the wing, plays it in. To Gouffran. Gouffran has a shot, and then Kalu's down the rebound, and it's 1-0 Newcastle. And our bad run of form isn't going to be looking to end, to be honest, because we've lost two in the league in a row, and this looks to be our third if it continues as it is. But I try not to back down, but I try to clear it out, but Newcastle get the ball back again. Anita here, trying to run through to Anita. Anita has a shot, and I thought that was in then for a moment, but just went wide, and we hit the side netting. We really are being dominated. You see again, Anita's actually playing brilliantly this game. Anita turns in, plays it to Kalu. Kalu, great twisting and turning. Kalu runs through, he passes it through to Gouffran. Gouffran has a shot, and how David Marshall let that in, I will never know, but that was horrific. It was my defence's fault as well for not cutting it out, but not the best we've seen of David Marshall so far. Isn't a good. Just look, near post as well. You shouldn't be getting beat from there as a goalkeeper. But anyway, I tried to do a cheeky sort of KSI tactic, but it doesn't work. And that pretty much is half time. And 1-0 Newcastle, and it's not looking good for the Bluebirds, who Vincent Tange gets rid. But you can see a bit of a freak thing there, where all teams were at 0-0 at half time, which is a bit weird. So I decided Kenwyne Jones has been pretty shocking, so I decided to put on Fraser Campbell. I was thinking about doing another stop. I was actually considering taking off David Marshall after that save, but I decided to stick to my guns and keep David Marshall on. And Newcastle kick off for the second half, and things could only really get better. You can see me going on to attacking there. And you can see he is here. Great play from Medell. Plays it through to Fraser Campbell. Fraser Campbell just runs, aims for the near post, and that's a great save by Krul. But you can really see the effect that Fraser Campbell's having. Is certainly making us play better. But a cross in from Noon here. Corker tries to score against his old club. No, sorry, not his old club. That's next game against Tottenham. But yeah, close from Corker. But you can see a great ball through to Campbell. And Campbell surely should. Nope, apparently not. And I can't believe that. Great run by Fabio to get it in there, but Fraser Campbell should be finishing that. But you can see Dele running on the wing. Great run from Dele. Gets past one, gets past two, skips past another, crosses it into Fraser. Yeah, Fraser Campbell. Nah, you're alright. And you can see here Zaha running through the middle. Plays it out to Noon. Noon cuts inside, twisting and turning, sees the space, runs inside, cuts inside, has a shot, and on another day that would have gone in. It's just, today isn't really going away. We're completely peppering their goal at the end of the game, but it's not to be, apparently. And that pretty much is it. He's Crawshaw just boots it here, and that's the game over. 2-0 Newcastle at home. It's not the best result ever, I'm not going to lie. And you can see the stats here. They generally were all over, but I felt as if we really, really could have got a goal that game. Disappointing from my team, but the next game can only get better. And you can see a freak thing. All teams drew 0-0, which I suppose is actually good for us because it gives us a bit of a leeway. What was it called again? Anyway, jumping straight to the game against Tottenham, and you can see a press conference. I decided to motivate my team because they really do need some motivation after that loss. It seems they were really sad. And Jordan Rhodes has to come on. And after that performance from Fraser Campbell and Kenwyne Jones, I decided that Jordan Rhodes is only really going to get out of the recent form he's actually been in by playing him. I mean, he hasn't been in that bad form. I just wanted to try out different players. But hopefully Rhodes can prove to me why he should be the first team striker. I decided to put on Akram. I actually know it now, Akram, because I sort of heard the commentator say it. I decided to play him because morale's looking a bit low and Kim hasn't been playing the best. And I decided to sub off Dele. I don't even know anymore. I decided to sub him off for Bellamy because, we seriously need some changes, especially in our last line of attack in that game. Or in this game. We're home to Spurs, which, if anything, is actually a more difficult game than Newcastle, to be honest. But it'll be a tough game, but hopefully we can get something out of it. As well as Corker playing against his old club. And hopefully he can get something against his old club. But here you can see Rhodes proving to me why he should be the first team striker, making an amazing run there. Just keeps running with it, cuts inside with a fake shot, has a shot, and once again on another day, that would have been an amazing goal from Rhodes. But from the looks of things, this day won't be our day again. It looks as if it's going to be the same sort of rubbish we got in the last game. But we get the corner here, plays into Corker, and Corker really is dangerous in the air. You see Akram playing it out to Medell. Medell has a pop, but just over the crossbar. Never really was going to go in from there, just a bit of an attempt. But you can see Theophile Catherine not giving up after getting tackled. Plays it through to Medell. Medell cuts inside, sees Rose. Rose has a shot, Laurie saves, and he gets on the rebound, and Rhodes is back to his goal-scoring ways, and we are 1-0 up at Tottenham. And from the looks of things, our bad rut of form is going to be ending now, which is great news. But a great goal from Rhodes. The first shot, I'm surprised he didn't score it then, but not so much the finishing, but the positioning. And I actually looked up on the squad report, and Rhodes actually has 82 finishing now. And you can see another attack here with Bellamy, plays it through to Rhodes. Rhodes turns to Kabul, amazing. Has a finesse, but a great last-ditch block from Kabul, and the Tottenham defence clear that out. Here you can see Rhodes once again making the incisive run. Kabul blocks him off. Kabul tries to turn him, but Rhodes gets on the end. Rhodes has a shot and a great save from Lloris. I always struggle to score against Lloris in this game, to be honest. But you can see Rhodes just never really giving up, keeps running through. Walker pushes him out the way, but he actually goes out for a corner because Walker sort of slipped over a bit then, which is good, which sort of happens in the rain. You can see a cross in here with Corker almost scoring against his old club again. Ikrem tries to go for the finesse, but it's a very, very weak finesse. And here you can see once again, there wasn't a Rhodes that time, it was actually Akram. Akram plays the through ball to Rhodes. Rhodes looks at goal, has a shot, and Lloris on this game, I can't seem to beat him. I mean, a lot of people say he's really sketchy on this game, but I can't seem to beat him. But across here, straight into Corker again, try and score against his old club, but he just can't do it. We play it out to Bellamy. Bellamy has a shot, and that just goes wide at the post. And from here on out, I was sort of just defending bad clearance by Juan Cala. Lamella dancing feet, I guess you could say. Getting past that, and Koulibaly has the shot, but great save from David Usher. You can actually see me here wasting a bit of time because I really, really don't want to be losing or conceding a 90th minute. But you can see Tottenham on the attack. Koulibaly loses the ball. Eriksson plays out to Chadley, and that was... agonisingly close from Tottenham, and good for me. But I sort of just tried to waste time, to be honest, towards the end of this game. And you can see a last-ditch attempt by Tottenham to get something out of this game. And David Marshall picks that up, and I decided just to hold on to it, try to run down the clock. And the game ends 1-0 win at Cardiff City Stadium. And that is an amazing result for our team. Honestly, our entire team played well. Rhodes especially impressed me again. And Rhodes, I believe, now has 5 goals in 7 games. You can see in these stats there that we were all over Tottenham. We certainly did deserve that win. It wasn't as if, it was like, not deserved win. And Chelsea there beating Everton 3-2. Something I sort of expect from Chelsea, to be honest. But that's it for this episode. And we're going to have a quick look at the league table at the end. You can see us in 11th there. However, a few teams do have a game in hand above us. 4 wins, 3 losses. We haven't actually drawn yet, which is a bit weird, to be honest. And there's the relegation zone with Crystal Palace, Hull City and Norwich in there. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.